This KFAN podcast is sponsored by Builders and Remodelers, exclusive Twin Cities provider of Elements Windows. Get the highest quality windows at unmatchable value. Visit buildersandremodelers.com for more details.
Life's messy. We're talking spills, stains, pets, and kids. But with Anabae, you never have to stress about messes again. At WashableSofas.com, discover Anabae sofas, the only fully machine-washable sofas inside and out, starting at just $699. Made with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics. That means fewer stains and more peace of mind. Designed for real life, our sofas feature changeable fabric covers, allowing you to refresh your style anytime. Need flexibility? Our modular design lets you rearrange your sofa effortlessly. Perfect for cozy apartments or spacious homes. Plus, they're earth-friendly and built to last. That's why over 200,000 happy customers have made the switch. Upgrade your space today. Visit WashableSofas.com now and bring home a sofa made for life. That's WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This is Rob Gronkowski from Dudes on Dudes. Applebee's just cooked up the ultimate option play with their new Ultimate Trio deal. You can choose from 3 of their delicious appetizers and pair them up with 3 sauces for just $14.99. Craft your perfect trio from over 80,000 different combinations in this flavor-packed plate built for one, or to share if you're generous. You can stick with the classic pairings like boneless wings and buffalo sauce, or you can spice things up and try some unexpected pairings like dipping chicken wonton tacos in our honey Dijon mustard. It's time to head to your neighborhood Applebee's or order online today. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Now. Kick off the 2025 season of Minnesota Vikings football at U.S. Bank Stadium with a kickoff concert from Russell Dickerson.
Yeah, man, he's good.
Before the home opener when the Vikings play the Falcons on Sunday night. It is a free concert outside U.S. Bank Stadium presented by Miller Lite. Get the full details at KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
What's his best song, Hogs?
He sings Creeping Death.
How does it go?
I go, I got something to say.
Oh, can't wait.
That doesn't sound like Russell Dickerson.
It's real good, though.
I haven't heard that version. So.
It's real good, though. It's real good. He also sings.
That's real good.
He also sings, Do you love me? Do you love me? Love my love.
What?
Yep. It's about his wiener.
Oh, what's
dog,
that song
about
called?
his wiener dog.
Oh.
His puppy dog. He's got a puppy named Daisy.
One of us can do the news if you want.
Okay, hold on.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey, presented by the St. Paul Saints.
That's right. St. Paul Saints return home to begin their final series of the year against Colombo at CHS Field tonight. Saints are in 8th place in the International League West, 58-78. Andrew Morris starts for the St. Paul Saints tonight. First pitch at 6:37. Get on down there to CHS Field, saintsbaseball.com. But the real reason to go there is
Walker Jenkins. The 20-year-old number 1 Twins prospect has been called up to the Saints about 2 weeks ago. His first week, he went 1 for 24. His second week, he went 13 for 25.
That's better.
This is a 20-year-old playing at AAA. He is the best prospect the Twins have had since Buxton, well, at least, and maybe as far back as Mauer. So this is and you may not get to see him this is your only chance. This is your only week you get to see him in St. Paul. My guess is he'll start the season in St. Paul next year, but he won't be there for long.
Here he is singing the national anthem.
Hot and yeah. Oh,
he's not from here.
I can't believe you got that audio so quickly. It's not from here.
That wasn't the U.S. national anthem.
A national anthem.
Yeah.
It was a national anthem.
Okay.
About that.
Sauce, what country do you think that was from?
Me?
Yeah.
Canada?
Yeah, could have been. Good guess. Is he right?
I mean, that is another country.
Is he right?
I'm impressed with that.
Yep. That's one that Marnie's actually been to.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hi, Marnie, Bob.
Good morning.
Marnie Bub.
Yeah, Marnie Bub.
Marnie Bub. Are you okay?
No. It used to be easy for me to do this. It's not anymore.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dairy Queen blizzards. Check this out, guys.
What kind would you get right now?
Drunk. Pumpkin pie.
Hey, let me tell you about this. Ooh, Dairy Queen.
Well, here's the reason I bring it up. Corey will care about this.
Go on.
Dairy Queen is bringing back a sweet deal on some cool treats. Celebrating the 85th anniversary of Dairy Queen, customers get a mini blizzard for 85 cents. When ordering on the DK Rewards app. I'm not doing that.
DK, the Donkey Kong app?
It's not a K, is it?
Dairy King. Yeah, that's right.
Stay till 9.
I like Dairy King, actually.
Yeah, you do.
Very good.
But anyway, there you go. DQ also has a new caramel toffee cookie. Oh, my God, that sounds good. Caramel toffee cookie blizzard?
Yep.
And the pumpkin pie haircut freak.
All right, this is the dumbest question you're going to hear anybody ask today. I promise. And Sauce,
where do I put
you have
this?
an hour and 51 minutes still on this show. This is going to be the dumbest question that anyone will ask in the history of humanity today.
Challenge accepted.
What fast food joint, if they started today, would do better? Dairy King or Burger Queen? If seriously somebody started those today, and Burger Queen was like Burger King, competed against Burger King.
And Burger King and Dairy Queen don't exist right now.
Well,
or they do.
No, they do. But somebody like Sauce and I pool a bunch of investments together, and we're like, we're starting a fast food chain. We're going to do a burger joint. It's going to be called Burger Queen. And you guys are like, well, we got a bunch of venture capital money as well. We're going to start Dairy King.
I think Dairy
Which one does
King
better starting today?
For sure.
Because at Burger Queen, you sure as hell aren't going to have it your way. First off.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
There's a whole segment of the population that ain't going to Dairy Queen.
First off.
Burger Queen.
You and I went into business together?
I mean, that's a huge mistake on my part, but I'm talking about the people ain't got to know who started it. Okay. They just know if the food's good.
Thank you for picking me. They had Dairy King on Twin Cities Live this year at the fair.
They did?
Yeah. You need help. You need
Benny Lieber.
You need to take a deep breath.
He was a milking, wasn't he?
He was.
He sure was.
He was just squeezing them.
Wow. You actually said the word.
That's the technical term.
It is. I don't
please.
He's the Dairy King.
I think Burger Queen would do some good business when Burger Queen started advertising their Whoppers.
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did.
Look at you.
I'll be there, standing in line.
And their tagline would be, "Show me them things."
I love that.
Whoppers.
Yeah, I don't know if we could use the phrase "have it your way" because Chris would take that a little too literally, I think.
Hawk, what would Sling Blade order from Dairy King?
I reckon I'm going to get some of them big old boobies.
Okay, that was Burger Queen. Wrong restaurant.
Wrong restaurant.
He doesn't know what state he's in.
Reckon you might make some biscuits.
It's so good.
It's
I know
so
that
good.
wasn't you, but
All right. I'm going to tell my story before I get out of here. Margie,
Yeah,
for those who were listening to the very first segment, and I'm guessing you weren't,
I was not.
game ends last night. We're all pretty happy. And Benjamin Lieber and I have an opportunity to go in the locker room for the rest of the press. That's part of the joy of being the home of the Minnesota Vikings. And so we go in there, and we're going to interview our new running back. I can't remember his name.
Jordan Mason.
That's him. On our way over to his locker, we walk right by Aaron Jones. And Aaron Jones stops us and says he wants to tell us a story. And he tells us this story. And we're like, wow, that's pretty cool. And we go do the rest of our business. And I'm like, man, we got to get Aaron to tell us that story. And Ben's like, okay. So we walk back over there, and Ben says, hey, do you mind telling that story on record? And Aaron's like, I'd love to. Absolutely. Let's do it. So he puts the microphone in front of Aaron's face, and this happens.
All right, thanks, guys. We're down here with Aaron Jones in the locker room as he just slipped his hoodie on and still has his towel to give you a visual description of what's going on here. Do you want me to keep going, Aaron?
Yeah, no, you good. Appreciate it, though.
Yeah, listen, I want to talk to you. You had a private conversation with us a little bit ago, and I want to know if you would like to say that on air for us as well, because I think it's really impactful about what you heard out of J.J. McCarthy in the fourth quarter.
Definitely. We're down. We're in the huddle, and JJ runs into the huddle. I think it was like after one of the little TV timeouts or something, and he looks at all of us and he's like, "Is there any place else you guys would rather be?" And we're all like, "Wow, like you effing right. This is where we want to be." So like it just got like everybody's wheels turning up here, and to me that was just something special. Being present, being where your feet are, but also having that sense to motivate us in that way. It was special, and like just gives you gratitude, because it's like, you're right, I dreamed of being here, so there's nowhere else I would want to be right now.
Well, and we all knew that he was going to face some adversity today, right? I mean, nobody expected him to come out and have a perfect passer rating and throw for 5 touchdowns, right? So to have the start like he did, and then have that mindset in that moment, I mean, that's why you guys all think he's the dude.
100%. I always speak on it. He's different up here, and it's just his mentality. And even when he had that turnover, he came on over to the sideline, and he talked to us, and we knew that wasn't going to affect him. And he's a special guy, and I'm blessed to have him here.
Can you talk us through your touchdown real quick?
Yes, sir.
He talks about catching the touchdown and everything like that, but that was like we said earlier, Marnie. I mean, that became his team last night. That's a special moment. That's his Joe Montana, isn't that John Candy in the stands kind of moment, because they were down, I think it was 17-6 or something like that at that moment. And he walks in the huddle and he says that to his teammate, and they kind of look around like, oh, wow. And then he goes out and he does it on the field. And by the way, so that happens. And then after that, JJ goes to the podium. And one of the people in the scrum overheard what we were talking to Aaron Jones about and asked the question. Here's what J.J. Mack had to say.
I've never actually said that before, but I feel like it was at the perfect time. Guys were kind of, just in their head a little bit. And I feel like if you could, a smile goes a long way. So there was a lot of smiles after I said that, and just a little bit of a perspective shift. Yeah, things weren't going our way, but we're here doing this together. And the boys, they responded perfectly.
I think he might be special, Marnes.
My goodness.
I think he might be special. He really might be.
Because that should be something that a veteran says to a young quarterback. Like,
right.
Your head's not in the right spot. Calm down. You're going to be just fine.
Yeah.
But he's realizing that the veterans on his team, their head's in the wrong spot, and he's trying to calm them down. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts that it's backwards.
And you hear athletes talk about the game finally slowed down, and to me, to be able to say something like that, you really have to be grasping the moment and thinking about something other than what is the down, what is the time, what is my playbook, who's in, who's out.
Right.
And it seems like he had the mental capacity in that moment to really feel that and verbalize that, express that. That is really something.
It really is, isn't it?
And one of the other great moves from last night that shows how mature he is and how into the moment he is, he throws his first ever NFL touchdown. And instead of running into the end zone to either get the ball or celebrate, he looks to the sidelines for the 2-point conversion play. A lot of people pointed that out on social media, and that's a brilliant
I didn't see
take.
that. Is that right? That's cool.
Because he doesn't run into the end zone. He looks because he knows the moment. He gets that, like, they're going to need a 2-point conversion because that would put him down, and all that. It was
down 3.
Right? He gets it, man.
How about this, too? It is now, 7-16? We're so jacked at his leadership, his moxie, the fortitude, the comeback. You know how many times we've mentioned his stats in the first 2 hours?
Zero
times.
Wow.
0 times. Because last night wasn't about his stats at all. They happen to be, by the way, 13 of 20 for 143, 2 touchdowns and a pick. That's a 98.5 rating, which actually sounds... That's a little higher than I would guess with an interception and 13 to 20.
I thought the same thing when I saw that.
Solid numbers, not great. But, man, if you watch that game, when it mattered, it felt like he threw for 600 yards and ran for 600 yards. He also ran for 25 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown was absolutely a killer, too. Just a perfectly called play. The blocking by T.J. Hawkinson was outstanding.
And he read that block perfectly.
Following the block was outstanding. The whole thing was just fantastic. The fourth quarter was a masterpiece.
And let me say one more thing about the comment in the huddle, because I think it was maybe you, Mars, might have been you, Corey, about the veteran thing. If that had been a veteran saying that, you expected, because the thing the people in the huddle were worried about was him.
Right.
Yep.
That's what they were concerned about.
Right.
And then he walks in the huddle and he ain't concerned at all.
Hey.
I love that, man. That really, he might be special. How cool would that be?
Oh.
How cool would that be, Marn?
Oh, so awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
It was incredible watching as a fan to see someone blossom like that within the course of one game.
Right.
From one half to
quarter,
another.
right.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, exactly.
Well, and how about this, too? This is something that all of us who have done this now for a couple of decades plus have been cautious of because we've heard it 1,000 times and most of the time it's wrong. How many times behind the scenes, off the record, in the last year, have we heard from people that we trust that this kid has the it factor?
Yeah.
And we're like, but he's rehabbing. We're not going to see him for a year. I know you drafted him high. And then even off the record, they have told a lot of us, we think he truly has it. He's got all those it factor categories. Well, it's only one game, but last night all of those boxes got checked.
Yeah.
Let's see him do it again.
Yeah.
Prime time. He doesn't have a nooner against the Jags on Sunday. It's prime time against the Falcons. He's going to have a national stage again to keep this thing going.
Hey, I'm going to pull it up here, and you guys can play it if you want in the next segment after I leave here before I get myself in trouble. Jordan Mason, the interview we finally got with him, to be honest with you, it's pretty standard for about 2 minutes. And then behind me, I turned around because I heard a commotion. JJ walked behind me over to his locker, and Ben looked over and he goes, I haven't even asked you about your quarterback yet. And the difference in the tone of Jordan Mason's voice, the first 2 minutes of the interview, and then the last minute of the interview was talking about his quarterback is something you should hear as well. So if you guys want to play that, I have it pulled up here on the computer when we come back. If you guys want to play that during fans.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm telling you, he might be it.
Yeah.
It might be it. Mars, me, might got one.
We deserve it.
That first quarter, Sauce wanted Rodgers last night.
He did.
I mean, I would have taken the Northwestern State
Prince Rogers
quarterback.
Nelson is who he wanted.
I was wrong, man. It was fun. That was awesome. I love football. It gets me jacked to the T words.
Jesus.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell.
I've tested that to Hawk about 40 times.
I'm
Keep him
gonna
away
do that
from
before
Lieber.
I take my nap.
Relax, please.
It's just right here, Zach. So if you want to. Okay, I love you guys.
Zach, where's the last 24 hours rank in terms of the greatest days of your life? This has got to be as good as it gets for Halverson.
He cried the first time we played the Aaron Jones audio.
It's hard not to.
Yeah.
Hey, stand
I'm
by
an emotional guy. Yeah, it was great.
man.
Yeah, well played.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on
Bye,
the
guys.
Fan.
There's nothing like sinking into luxury. At WashableSofas.com, you'll find the Anabay sofa, which combines ultimate comfort and design at an affordable price. And get this, it's the only sofa that's fully machine washable from top to bottom, starting at only $699. The stain-resistant performance fabric slipcovers and cloud-like frame duvet can go straight into your wash. Perfect for anyone with kids, pets, or anyone who loves an easy-to-clean, spotless sofa. With a modular design and changeable slipcovers, you can customize your sofa to fit any space and style. Whether you need a single chair, love seat, or a luxuriously large sectional, Anabay has you covered. Visit WashableSofas.com to upgrade your home. Right now, you can shop up to 60% off store-wide with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Add a little to your life. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney-designed, state-specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control, without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
America is changing, and so is the world.
But what's happening in America isn't just the cause of global upheaval. It's also a symptom of disruption that's happening everywhere.
I'm Asma Khalid in Washington, D.C.
I'm Tristan Redman in London, and this is The Global Story.
Every weekday, we'll bring you a story from this intersection, where the world and America meet.
Listen on bbc.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
You're listening to The Fan.
Yeah, hi.
It's getting chilly, but that doesn't mean you have to stop drinking.
That's true, Cord. It's not what I was expecting you to say, but that's true. And a Surfside
Perfect
is
for
good
tailgating?
at any time.
Sure.
Sure, perfect for tailgating. I mean, looks like summer's going to go ahead and hang on for another couple of weeks. Have you seen this forecast?
No.
Beautiful.
I'll be by the pool with a
pool
peach
weather's coming back?
tea from Surfside.
Okay, Surfside's still in play. Well, how hot is it supposed to get?
Yeah,
We
70s,
talking-
sunny and mid 70, 80.
Yeah. Mid-80s.
This weekend.
Yeah, hideous.
Friday,
what's
Friday, Saturday, Sunday goes 82, 83, 84.
Only if she's 5'3".
That sucks.
That is a
How
little hot
cold
right now?
are you willing to still go pooling?
Well, right now we are heating it. Well, the water yesterday was at 83. Now, Mommy likes it more around 88. But
Jesus.
Like a bath?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
like
get
to
that.
just go right in. So, I mean, last year was the first year we had it, so it was all brand new. It is very difficult to keep it clean in the fall because the wind starts to blow and the leaves are everywhere. So,
Sauce doesn't worry about leaves.
No, gutter helmet and gutterhelmetmn.com.
wow, they collect the ones right off your trees,
No,
too.
Right out of the pool.
No, Pat Kelly's kid takes care of the leaves, but yeah.
Interesting. You guys ever been to like a ski resort?
Sure.
It's the best. It's been 20 years, but like back in the day when I went to Vail and Beaver Creek, they have those pools that are basically hot tubs, right? Pool-sized
Yes.
pools, but heated almost as if it's a hot tub. It's the greatest when it is snow all over the place, even snowing maybe into the pool. But the pool is still like, 100 degrees. It's the best.
Oh, it's really hot.
Hot tub in the middle of winter.
Yeah.
Or a really, really, really warm pool in the middle of winter. I'm just saying, Marnes, you could turn Chask into a ski resort.
That's where you
Surfside
were
all
going.
year long?
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah, go
sure.
pooling all year long. Get that thing heated up to about 100 and just never shut her down.
Can I come over and watch?
Roasty. No, you cannot.
Deep breath, Rose.
Interesting. You should bring that up because where my mom lives in the winter in Mesa, Arizona, is one of those communities. They have thousands of them for the older folks. And
Paul, put your hand
down. Yeah, please do.
He's moving to Mesa.
They have a couple of pools that are not covered, no cover, and they are always heated to the point of bathwater. So it's probably low 90s. And I don't understand how they can do that and what the cost would be because I'm talking January, February, where it gets, they're down in the 30s and 40s
So
overnight.
there's steam coming off of these fully
There
at
is
night.
yes, always
4
a
a.m.
layer of steam,
And
and
they're
it
just
is
slowly
awesome.
boiling the elderly.
Soaking wet.
As you do, as you do.
Like they're
Dentures floating all over.
God.
It's
Anything, Rose?
Like they're making spaghetti.
She takes her dress off and she's naked.
So I would love to have a hot tub in the winter and turn our pool into that, as a matter of fact. But the cost of heating it,
You only
and
live
keeping
once.
it up
Who cares
there?
about the money? You can make more money.
Does Wolf River make some kind of a
Solar panel that turns
could lay
snow
right-
into energy? Probably.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
or like when
probably.
we cover it, the cover itself could be the solar panel.
Oh, that is really nice.
So now it's just boom,
That's really
straight
hot.
down into
Straight
the water.
into the water. You just maybe gave him
That
$1
sounds
billion
so good.
idea. Sauce, would you like to do sports?
Oh, me? Yeah, man.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
So I know Hawk left that Jordan Mason thing locked and loaded, correct, Zachary, for you?
You're darn tootin'.
All right, let's do that during Vikings news, since we're going to hammer the Vikings in a second, although I'm sure you're about to bring them up, but we'll play that Jordan Mason audio next segment. But Sauce, fire away.
The Minnesota Vikings trailed 17-6 after JJ threw a pick six, but then the fourth quarter happened. JJ found JJ for a 13-yard touchdown pass to make it 17-12. The Bears then went 3 and out. Then he threw a 27-yard touchdown pass to Aaron Jones. The Bears again 5 plays and punted. Then JJ on 3rd and 1 ran in a 14-yard touchdown. The Vikings held on to win 27-24. JJ McCarthy is the first quarterback in his debut since Steve Young in 1985 to overcome a 10-point deficit and win. He's also the first player in NFL history to account for 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter of his debut. Your Vikings battle the Falcons this Sunday night at 7:15, pregame at 5. J.J. McCarthy in the fourth quarter, 6 of 8 for 87 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and a rushing
And
touchdown.
don't forget that
Thanks, Rose.
Deshaun Wright, the kid that did the pick six last night, was temporarily a Viking. He was the one who was traded from the Cowboys to the Vikings for Andrew Booth.
Yeah.
Both teams are like, we don't want this guy anymore. Do you want this guy? And the
Another
Vikings
great
are like,
draft
sure,
pick.
we'll take that guy. And the Cowboys are like, sure, we'll take that guy. So anyway, he was here for about a cup of coffee. So I'm sure he liked the pick six against the team that probably didn't give him a great chance. Who knows? I have no idea what his time was like here, but he was here for about a half a second.
I did see a tweet yesterday about how JJ's first touchdown pass was to his old favorite team. Yeah. That's what dreams are made of. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. It's funny now. Yeah. It looked like the end. It looked like it was over. Week 2 starts Thursday with the Commanders at the Packers. The Packers are 3.5 point favorites. The over-under is 48.5. Both teams are 1-0.
I'm sorry. What was the spread?
3.5 for the Packers. You know, win your money back here bonus.
Like I don't know. I don't know what I like on that one.
I mean, I've won
some
7 straight bets, so the water's
Have
low.
you really?
Just ask you.
Oh, look at you. I know the last 2 have been my money, so 3.5.
You did lose a Caniac bet to me because you bet me that Myles Garrett would not be on the Browns week
I'm
1.
so glad that was just a
chicken
bet. Yeah.
I think I like the Packers on it. Which side do you like? And you probably don't want to bet
I don't
against the
wanna cheer
Packers. Yeah. All right. Never mind.
Rosie. No, we had that one. Wow.
Saucy, by the way, according to Power Trip Bets, you owe me now 10 Caniacs.
Yeah.
We go to Vegas in a month and a half. I'm going to eat like a king for 4 days straight.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Don't you get that for free?
According to my wife, I get it free for life. Why, you have a grad party you want me to cater?
Not yet. The Gophers battle Cal Saturday night at 9:30. Pregame at 7:30.
Yikes.
Your Gophers are 2.5 point favorites. Both teams are 2-0.
Man, that's late.
Super late.
It's like 4 hours past your bedtime.
Oh, yeah, I'll be in bed. Yeah.
Plus, you like when they lose anyway. See?
Thank you, Rosie.
I am shocked that Tommy passed up the chance to take 42.5, and it was practically at that by the middle of the second quarter. It was over.
Yeah.
It was over that by the middle of the
I don't think we had a
it.
spread, though, Thursday morning.
We did.
Oh, is that the problem?
There was no spread until really late.
I might have taken that. I would have taken the plus 42.5 and lost.
Or had the bet wiped away.
I would have taken the plus 42.5 loss. Gleeman and I went out for dinner on Friday night, and we were talking about that spread, and we're like, we're never going to never find anybody to take the other side of it. We're never going to find anybody to take the Gopher side of it. And Gleeman turns to me and says, "What about that guy that's on the power trip with you, Tommy? Somebody?"
Oh yeah, he for sure would.
I would have absolutely called up Tommy. Yeah, and he would have taken the other side of that. Yeah. I'd have lost my shirt.
Yep.
That's hot.
Oh, that's nice. Marnes, the Lynx battle the Fever tonight at 6:30. Your Lynx are 33-9.
The Lynx have the number 1 seed. Nothing will change that. They play tonight and Thursday, and that's it. Regular season is over. What? Playoffs begin. So it'll be 1 versus 8, and that's the part we don't know yet is who will be 8. And it will be either Golden State, Indiana, Seattle, or Las Vegas. So it is crazy. There are 2 games left for most teams. Some teams only have 1 game. There are still 4 possible teams that the Lynx could play as the number 8 seed. The second seed is also not settled yet, and the only interesting thing about that is that 2-3 is where the Lynx will play in round 2. That's who you'd meet up with is the 3rd seed, and that could be either Las Vegas or Atlanta. And Las Vegas has won 14. I'll say it again.
Damn.
14 straight games to climb into that number 2 seed. Actually, they're 3 right now. Take that back, half a game out. So a lot to be settled in the final week of the regular season.
Hell yeah, Marnes.
Do we know when the first playoff game is going to be? Not yet.
Saturday or Sunday?
Okay.
Let me look
this
at
weekend.
that.
Okay.
You got tickets?
Oh, they do it that fast?
They went on sale, right? Playoff tickets went on sale last. On Friday, I think, at 10 a.m.
That's nice. So, the Twins beat the Angels 12-3. Same 2 teams tonight at 8:38. Zebby Matthews goes for your Twins.
So Matthews had a nice outing last time, and that's really encouraging. He could be part of he should be part of the 2026 rotation. He's certainly got high upside stuff. He hasn't had the greatest year. I don't think his ERA is particularly good, but part of that is he's been battling injuries throughout that time. So we're seeing a high ceiling there, and I'm looking forward to seeing if he continues to take a couple steps forward here in September.
Yay. That's all I got.
That's it.
I mean, what else do you want me to talk about?
I don't know, sports.
We'll talk Vikings next, though. By the way, the Vikings are a 5.5-point favorite now. Wow. Yep.
All right, Vikings news in a second.
Which side do you like, Huck? That's us. Let's think about it over the break.
Also, Booney, Sunday. Lynx play Sunday. I don't have the time yet, but it will be a Target Center home game Sunday.
All right. Okay.
Hopefully Sunday early afternoon. Way before the Vikings game. I mean, it's still going up against NFL football, which is, I don't know why the WNBA even puts a game on Sunday at all.
You go up against college football?
Play them Tuesday and Wednesday. I mean, no offense, but
yeah,
their first game, I saw it like a couple days ago. The first game is scheduled for noon on Sunday.
I mean, that means no one's watching. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Give yourself a chance to have somebody see you.
Right. You have venue availability issues and concerts, and then the NBA season's about to begin, so.
It'd be a great day downtown. Go to a Lynx game early. Pre-game a little before the Vikings game.
I can. I'm going to a hot tub in Chaska.
You weren't invited, Rosie.
There's no HR at this place. Trust me.
Corey doesn't need an invite.
No, don't need an invite. I go where I want.
Show up the first time.
He already got one, and exactly.
Yeah.
Sauce.
That is true. That is so true. More of the Power Trip Morning Show, including Vikings news, right after this on The Fan.
Tired of spills and stains on your sofa? WashableSofas.com has your back. featuring the Anabay Collection, the only designer sofa that's machine washable inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly prices. That's right, sofas start at just $699. Enjoy a no-risk experience with pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and changeable slipcovers made with performance fabrics. Experience cloud-like comfort with high-resilience foam that's hypoallergenic and never needs fluffing. The sturdy steel frame ensures longevity, and the modular pieces can be rearranged anytime. Check out WashableSofas.com and get up to 60% off your Anabay sofa, backed by a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not absolutely in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping or restocking fees. Every penny back. Upgrade now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change, and certain restrictions may apply.
Life moves fast. A new home, a new baby, a new chapter. But without an estate plan, your future's still vulnerable. With Trust and Will, you can name guardians, start a trust, create healthcare directives, and more. All online in about an hour. It's attorney-designed, state-specific, and built to protect what you love. Plans start at just $199, and every plan is safe, secure, and kept completely private. From families with young kids to adults caring for aging parents, Trust and Will makes it simple to take control, without a law office, paperwork stress, or court delays. Go to trustandwill.com and use code RADIO to save 20%. Start your plan today. Don't wait for life to force your hand. Estate planning is one of the smartest, most loving things you can do. Trust and Will is an online estate planning service. See website for details.
Trust and Will.
Tyler Reddick here from 2311 Racing. The rush of racing? Nothing beats it. But Chumba Casino comes close. Chumba's got fast spins, fun games, daily bonuses, and all the action you can handle. Now that's a ride. Ready to hit the throttle? Get in the driver's seat and head to ChumbaCasino.com. Let's Chumba.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
America is changing, and so is the world.
But what's happening in America isn't just the cause of global upheaval. It's also a symptom of disruption that's happening everywhere.
I'm Asma Khalid in Washington, D.C.
I'm Tristan Redman in London, and this is The Global Story.
Every weekday, we'll bring you a story from this intersection where the world and America meet.
Listen on bbc.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
Vikings football is back. We have your shot at tickets to Sunday's game by showing us your purple preset. Set KFAN as a preset on the iHeartRadio app. Screenshot it and post with hashtag KFAN purple preset to your social media. And make sure to follow and tag KFAN. Winners will be DM'd this Friday. With the full rules at KFAN.com, keyword contest.
Bro, last week there was that song that sounded exactly like Push It, but it was the generic version. This sounds like Tame Impala.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. I was wondering, because I heard it in Q. I was like, what song is that?
Yeah, this sounds like almost all of his stuff.
That's one dude. But there's a particular song, right? That. We'll start it over.
My kiddo freaking loves Tame Impala. I believe he has a new album coming out. I think Tame Impala is like AWOL Nation, where it's a band, but it's really one guy. Yeah. I think that's the case. But I think even more so with Tame Impala, I believe it's just essentially one guy's project, and he has traveling musicians with him, I believe.
Church.
What do I know? That might be like 90% wrong.
Church. Well, is it all? Are there lyrics?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, then why does Church love it? He only likes lyricless music. That's a good point.
I think they call that instrumental.
I call it lyricless.
That might catch on.
Wish you were lyricless.
Oh, do you? I think you secretly love me. Do you secretly love him, Corey? Yes, he does.
I definitely don't publicly love you.
No, you secretly.
You can tell that. Should we do Vikings news?
Yeah! No, we shouldn't. No, we should.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
Ramco, your truck accessories pro.
All right, so Hawk mentioned before he left that Jordan Mason got interviewed in the game, or in the locker room after the game, and he was saying how you can watch or hear the tone change that when J.J. McCarthy walks by, and then Ben asks Jordan Mason about J.J. McCarthy, that the whole interview changes. He says it's worth the 2 minutes of kind of cliched answers leading up to the tone change. Should we experiment and listen? Should we see?
Yeah.
All right, Jordan Mason, locker room after the game.
All right, guys, we're down here in the Vikings locker room. As you can hear, very, very excited locker room with the bass pumping and the music playing. I'm here with Jordan Mason. And Jordan, I just want to say, first of all, congratulations. You got your first win with the Minnesota Vikings. But I want to ask you just the emotions of this game. The first 3 quarters, very tough. You know, it was a little sloppy. It was a little hard to get some yards, getting the ball down the field. And all of a sudden, the fourth quarter happens. What were your emotions in the first 3 quarters versus that last quarter?
Oh, man, it's just football at the end of the day. You got to stay calm, stay poised, and be in the moment because anything can change. It's a football game. It goes back and forth, back and forth. So, you know, we was over there sitting down chilling, just waiting until our turn came back, and we did what we supposed to do.
Was there a moment that you can remember before you guys went on that run? Did something happen? Was there something said on the sideline? Was there something said in the huddle to kind of give you guys that extra juice to go down and get that first score?
No, there was no. I mean, every time I got in the huddle, you can ask the offensive line. I told them I'm coming downhill. I'm coming downhill. You got to get out the way, and you know, it finally clicked. It finally clicked for us, so it's all good.
Did you notice then after that first score any difference in just maybe the enthusiasm, the confidence that you guys had when you actually put the ball in the end zone to go and do it 2 more times?
Oh yeah, you know that comes with the game, man. When we up high, you know you're gonna be the energy gonna be there. The energy's gonna be there, you know. So, you know, we just happy and we're gonna enjoy this win tonight. And sure, we're gonna move on to the next.
What did you see from your perspective with the offensive line, able to blow some holes open in the second half?
Oh man, it was beautiful. We driving trucks through the holes we running through. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. We're gonna move on to the next, man. We're gonna get ready.
Last question for you is just like you guys were kept in it by a pretty rock star defense that you guys have. You guys knew that you have a good defense, but to watch it come out here on Monday night and stuff the run the way that they did, what did you see from the sidelines from watching your boys out there on defense?
I didn't get to watch too much. I was watching the iPad, but for us to even be in the game, you know, they doing their job, and shoot, we finally, you know, show support to them, show support for them, and we close this thing out. You know what I mean?
All right, I lied to you. One last question. I didn't ask you specifically about J.J. McCarthy. I mean, unbelievable fourth quarter performance. What did you see out of him?
Bro, I mean, that guy, bro, literally the whole game, he never got down. Never. He walking up to us, let's go. Just man, great kid, bro. Great kid, bro. I'm glad to have him as my QB, man. Yeah, let's go.
It's pretty telling of all the questions I ask you. That's the first one and the only one that you smiled at. So I appreciate it. I think that means something. Congratulations.
That's my guy. Appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Jordan Mason, 15 carries, 68 yards. That's a 4.5 yards per carry average. Pretty solid, right? But they didn't have a lot of running options in the first half because there were so many short drives, not a lot of extended drives to get him in the mix. And obviously they ran Aaron Jones a handful of times as well. But yeah, he definitely got better as the game went on.
100%.
I think they also started going to him more as the game went on because he was having some success in the first half, but I think they started making some adjustments offensively and to get him the ball a little more regularly because he was having success.
The vision he has is outstanding. There were multiple times where, like, the hole was there, but it may have been like a couple yards the other way where he was, and he'd kind of stop and then run through it. He's a great addition to this team, and I can't believe that the Niners just moved on from him by, I think it was a 5th-round pick they traded him for.
Something like that, yeah.
And he's good, man. He's the perfect change of pace running back for this team. And when they needed him and when they leaned on him a little and he kind of got those big chunks of yards, that helped calm the quarterback down, and they moved from there, man.
This looks like it's going to be a 1A, 1B situation at running back between him and Aaron Jones in a lot of ways. I'm not even sure who the A and B are at this point.
How about the couple of times that Aaron Jones caught footballs as a wide receiver?
Right,
I mean, not just out of the backfield 5 yards and he turned it into 50. He was legitimately running a route that was 40 yards downfield.
Yep. That pass interference penalty was huge. And then the other play that I don't think gets as much, I think is one of the better plays McCarthy had, is that sideline out he had to Jefferson, where he knew he was going to get popped, and he he hit him right on the sidelines, and they went out of bounds, and then they scored a couple plays later. That was a great throw by the quarterback.
Yeah, that was one of those things that started McCarthy up, really. Yep.
And then the throw to close the half to Naylor was also a great throw.
I wonder how much of Aaron Jones' usage as a wide receiver is related to the fact that Addison isn't on the field, like whether or not that is going to be something we're going to see when they have their full complement of wide receivers back.
Yeah, I think that's a huge part of it.
Well, and outside of the 2-point conversion, we got nothing out of Adam Thielen, right? He had that one weird drop where the defender made a really good play on the ball. Adam was going to catch that ball, but the guy timed it nicely and knocked it out. And I think that was a third down, too. That was a critical drop. But short. Not necessarily Thielen's fault there, but obviously a critical 2-point conversion when they needed it. But 0 catches for Thielen, just 1 for Naylor, just 4 for Jefferson. Again, if you look at the numbers, McCarthy's numbers underwhelming, except for when it mattered.
Yep.
The receiving numbers underwhelming almost across the board. It was all about just timing. It was just clutch plays, big plays when they needed them. The defense was just an absolute beast. The final, quarter and a half, maybe the final half overall.
I think they had
good timing.
Like basically 5 of 6 drives were 3 and outs for the Bears, and the other one was a 5-play drive and a punt.
Well, how about Caleb Williams finished 21 of 35? Okay, right?
Yeah.
But didn't he start 10 of 10?
Yes.
Right? 10 of 10.
So do the math. That's 11 of the last 25.
Yep.
That's brutal.
As Boney said earlier, when they kept him contained, he's a completely different quarterback. Stepping out of bounds was weird. The intentional grounding, it's just situationally, there were weird moments from Caleb that kept us in the game.
A lot of misfires as a pocket passer.
The wide open DJ Moore pass changes the whole thing.
Yep.
I think it's also point out that it didn't feel like McCarthy got a lot of help while trying to establish. Like the offensive line was not giving him a ton of time.
The left
first
tackle
half.
had a tough first half.
Yeah. And you mentioned the Thielen drop. We saw Justin Jefferson come up short on a couple of the third downs where he's not over the first down line. Mm-hmm. We had Justin Jefferson with the drop or the missed pass downfield.
Went through his hands. I mean, it was a laser.
It was a laser.
Right.
McCarthy rocketed that ball, but
that's a catch that Jefferson certainly
makes. It's the best receiver in the league. You got to make that catch when you're bailing out a guy who's starting for the first time and it's Monday Night Football. You got to make that catch, and it went right through his hands. That was a great throw.
Yeah, Aaron Jones didn't have a great first half, certainly running. I'm not sure he had a great game at all. So, I mean, it's even more significant that McCarthy overcame a somewhat sputtering offense, which might be related, as Hawk guessed, to just not seeing a lot of preseason time.
A lot of those weird football stats that if you put them all together, they should have lost, right? And almost anytime you have a pick 6, the other team wins. Anytime you're down 11, at any point in the game, you're probably a 15% chance of winning, something like that. Right, when you're down 10 plus in the fourth quarter.
With a rookie.
Right, the chances of winning. Then you add a first-time starter. All those things combined, the Vikings absolutely should not have won. But like we mentioned 2 hours ago, every time we needed the Bears to make a mistake, they did. Or they had a penalty at the wrong time. Right. And every time the Vikings needed to make a play, they did. So both things can be true. The Vikings won it and the Bears blew it simultaneously. And we needed a lot of those things to happen, and they did.
Yeah, it was sweet.
What a comeback.
It was super fun. Wonderful, wonderful night of football.
But let's not just pedestalize J.J. McCarthy and not forget what we said just a day or so ago. That if this season was a 5-12 season, but we still saw flashes and we knew that we had him, and we had something, we'd still be pretty happy. But why not do both? Why not win and see the flashes? And that's what last night was, is like, wow, we saw all the abilities and the potential that he could have in the fourth quarter, and they found a way to win. We don't need to lose. Let's find wins and see it.
I think, though, last night would have been a perfect example of what you're talking about, Cor, where if they had lost, like let's say they kicked that ball out of bounds and whatever, the Bears get the ball back tied up and they win in overtime, whatever it is.
Yep.
I think we have the same conversation about McCarthy.
100%.
I think we're still pumped about him, right? And I just think that he played so well that it didn't matter last night if they won or lost. That we know going forward there's 17 or however many more regular season, 16 games left in this, and we know we have a guy, and he played outstanding, man. When that light came on, it was batting down the hatches, man. It was fun to watch.
Yep. Agreed. What a take that was. Couldn't agree more. Same page, you and me.
Yeah. We should move in together.
What?
Well, we're already going into business together. You regret that. I can see it in your
We
eyes.
actually are.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, we
Based
kind
on
of
what
are.
you told me off the air.
KOC on with PA today at 11.
Is that right?
Giddy up.
Would you guys move your wives and kids in as well, or would it just be kind of the two of you doing your own thing?
I can't speak for Kelly. I don't think Angie wants any part of that.
Oh, I would hope they'd come with.
She might not be. She might not be too broken about you moving over to Paul's house, though.
It's very fair.
I have a cold basement.
Sick brag. Not as cold as mine.
Mine's pretty cold.
62?
Yeah, mine might be in like the 30s. I might have somebody look at it.
Then can I move in?
Yes.
We haven't probably mentioned Kevin O'Connell enough. The dude's the coach of the year, and all he does is win close games. And, I know he doesn't make the plays, but he calls them. The players have to go do it, man. But KOC-led teams, in the past, we always assumed Vikings would blow games.
Yeah.
Now when it's close, I just kind of assume we're going to find a way to win. Doesn't always happen, but, man,
That's
under
amazing.
KOC, it's dramatically switched where I just kind of assume we're going to make the play when it matters.
Yeah.
It's because you look at him and he's not losing his mind.
Yeah,
There's
well
like a
said.
steady composure of there's chaos around you, there's frustration around you, but I look at you and I'm like, oh, I think he's got it.
Yeah, same kind of moxie that we have out of JJ, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Just quiet confidence.
And the team reflects that.
Yep.
The whole team feels that way.
Yep.
Man,
Sauce wanted Harbaugh.
I did. And because of that, I hurt my neck looking at my phone.
I forgot about that. Hurt your neck checking your phone.
Yeah.
True story.
I'm a disaster.
Forgot about that. Fan 5 is next. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Time for a sofa upgrade? Visit WashableSofas.com and discover Anabay, where designer style meets budget-friendly prices, with sofas starting at $699. Anabay brings you the ultimate in furniture innovation with a modular design that allows you to rearrange your space effortlessly. Perfect for both small and large spaces, Anabay is the only machine-washable sofa inside and out. Say goodbye to stains and messes with liquid and stain-resistant fabrics that make cleaning easy. Liquid simply slides right off. Designed for custom comfort, our high-resilience foam lets you choose between a sink-in feel or a supportive memory foam blend. Plus, our pet-friendly, stain-resistant fabrics ensure your sofa stays beautiful for years. Don't compromise quality for price. Visit WashableSofas.com to upgrade your living space today with no-risk returns and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get up to 60% off plus free shipping and free returns. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
This is Rob Gronkowski from Dudes on Dudes. Applebee's just cooked up the ultimate option play with their new Ultimate Trio deal. You can choose from 3 of their delicious appetizers and pair them up with 3 sauces for just $14.99. Craft your perfect trio from over 80,000 different combinations in this flavor-packed plate built for one, or to share if you're generous. You can stick with the classic pairings like boneless wings and buffalo sauce, or you can spice things up and try some unexpected pairings like dipping chicken wonton tacos in our honey Dijon mustard. It's time to head to your neighborhood Applebee's or order online today. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Wasabi Technologies is purpose-built to free businesses from skyrocketing storage costs and unpredictable egress fees from those old and top-heavy legacy providers. You know, the big guys. Wasabi is the go-to provider for professional and collegiate sports teams around the world. From Wasabi's AI-enabled intelligent media storage, Wasabi Air, to the industry's only cloud storage service with triple protection against cyber criminals, Wasabi is driving innovation in data storage. All for up to 80% less than those other guys. Try them out for free at wasabi.com.
Hey, it's Brian Christopher. Ready to chill this summer? You're in luck. I'm hanging out at Chumba Casino, and you're in for a treat. Chillax with hundreds of games, daily bonuses, exciting spins, and epic prizes. It's all here, always free to play. Kick back, have fun, and head to ChumbaCasino.com. Let's make this summer legendary.
Sponsored by Chumba Casino. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See T&Cs. 21+.